Hey there, Knicks fans. Good morning. I wanted to get some quick thoughts out there on Derrick Rose's announcement that he will be retiring from the game of basketball. Just because this is someone that had, not the longest amount of time with the Knicks, but certainly an indelible impact during the time that he was here. Which is funny to say because his first stint in New York was one of the I would argue one of the most disappointing of any player that has come through here with some amount of fanfare when he arrived. And that was certainly the case. And we don't even think about that season anymore because we think all about his second stint here. Obviously, when Leon Rose traded for him in the middle of the 2020-2021 season, the Knicks at the time were, I don't even think they were 500. And they were, kind of fighting to stay in the playoff race, and he came and kind of instantly supercharged them. Julius Randle was the best player on that team, but you could argue that from the moment that Derrick Rose got here, he became the most important player on the team, and the numbers when he was on the court versus when he was off the court were night and day. And for that, half a season, it was really pretty special, and I think you saw that in the voting for Sixth Man of the Year, where he finished third, despite only being here for half a season. So that was really cool. After that, it kind of started to fall apart, and obviously he eventually was dealt away. And I don't think that should color our memory of him here as a Knick. Extremely important player to the franchise, and more than that, an extremely important player in the history of the NBA. Obviously, the ACL injury is one of the things that he'll always be remembered for. But I think he'll be remembered for lighting the league ablaze during that. Before he won that first MVP, he was already a big impact player. But when he won that MVP at the age that he won it, putting the Bulls on the scene, putting the Bulls on his back, and really going toe-to-toe with LeBron and the Heat in the playoffs. A singular NBA career, even if one that was shorter than it was supposed to be. There'll be a lot of Hall of Fame discussion, over the next few days. I think given the standards of the Basketball Hall of Fame, I think he can get in, and I think he probably should get in, to be honest, when you look at some of the other guys that are in there. That said, I don't think there's a perfect comp. Bill Walton won a title. He's the other notable MVP winner that kind of had his career cut short by injuries. You think about maybe like Ralph Sampson. His career also cut short by injuries, but he was a very decorated college player. Never rose to MVP heights, in the pros. So I don't think that there's a great comp, which is why I say purposefully that Derrick Rose's career was a singular one. One of one. Hope he's happy in whatever he does next, and maybe we'll see him around the Garden at some point this year.